Here I am back at this unit. This unit has the video with my most amount of views ever. Was the repair on this like 3 years ago. Well, I just gotta climb down off this ledge and get over to that unit and see why it's not cooling correctly. All right, so nice little ocean around it. So, I mean, kind of sucks, but at least where I'm working here is not in water. I mean, this was a pain in the butt, I remember this unit. But let's just do something before. It's not gonna help whatever I do with this thing. Let's try to get rid of some of this water. Oh, I think the thing is plugged solid. This ain't gonna do it. It's too weak. Let's see, where's that hole? Somewhere. I don't even think that's the hole. Where would it go? I don't even know where the friggin' drain is supposed to be there. It's a drain cover, but there's no hole there. That's not even my puddle. This is the puddle that's doing it to me. I just need a stick. I'm trying to see it. You guys probably see it better than I do. Well, if I do this, this water disappears. Aha, here we go. Here's the drain buster. See, you got one here. So that means it should be somewhere over here. This one might be a little too dry rotted, so let's pick this up too. You always got to make sure you could work. Somewhere, what's this? Very gently, you don't want to make a leak. Maybe where all this crap is hiding? I don't think it should be there though. Just from... Okay, let me take my glasses off. I still don't see. You see, you got this. And you would think they don't want this kind of water here. What is that? There's a drain. Okay. I think I found it. This is useless, so get majority of this crap away. Sink can start draining. Pull it out, boom. Sorry guys, I need to work. Okay, listen to that. Nice little whirlpool. It'll still reduce the water I'm stepping in. They'll need their drain guy anyway, it was plugged, so psh. I know all the roofing guys are gonna be upset at me, but come on, be real, I gotta work. So let's see what's going on here. We're cool, not cold, but cool. Let's see what my pressures are. Now, the infamous repair, that fan motor on top, where's my drill, and also the capacitor. This capacitor was the wrong one. Somebody hacked up this unit. Like truly hacked it up. And that's where we got this account. We started taking care of this building since that day. All right, so somebody added a super boost, not sure why. Doesn't look too good. That's my capacitor right there. And there's my fan motor I put in. I struggled with that fan motor because I didn't have that on me, so I tried to put a truck stock in, and well, it didn't work. Look, it's sucking all that crap right off the roof. All those plumbers are getting upset. They're like, that drain, how dare you? And it's like, hey dude, sorry. Okay, so R22. I think I was using my yellow jackets on this thing last time I was working here. Okay. So now I got to get around this stuff. Let's get this on. The liquid line cap looks oily. Alright, so that's on. So turned on. Turned on. Now. Okay. Blinking. I was messing around with emissivity on this thing. If I find older copper, even if it's dirty, it still reads. I don't understand. The newer, cheaper copper, it doesn't work at all. At all, but this is life of an HVAC tech. I mean, 55. That's a little low for a day like today. I mean, what is today? Let's see. So it actually needs refrigerant. What is my outdoor temp? Okay, cancel my superheat because I don't think that's set to superheat. It's on. Discharge, no, let's go suction line, back, home. Yeah, no, I don't have any superheat, so that thing's pretty warm. And outdoor, saying it's about 85, 90. It's in the sun, so let's reposition. So it's not in the sun. I'll come back to that because you can see it's dropping. I'm gonna say it's probably like 83. It's staying 86. I wonder how caked up this coil is. So let's see the coil. Probably hasn't been cleaned since I was here last. Oh my goodness. It is closed. So, getting a hose here last time sucked, if I remember. I think I gotta get a hose up here though, because that condenser's getting closed up. But I mean, I'm low pressure. But I mean, 57, outside's 84. That's definitely a little shy. What do we got over here though? Looks a little oily. Could just be blow off, but I gotta just check right there. That looks like it's definitely oily. I mean, somebody could just be blowing off when they disconnect. But let's see what's in here. Looks oily in the cap. I think we may have a pin leak. So I'll get some bubbles up here. I'm gonna have to get water up here. All right. And here's one thing I noticed. The contactor is cooked. So I'm gonna have to replace this contactor also. It's one of the other things I noticed on this. I think I was hearing it run when I shut the thermostat off for cool. So let's just see what happens here. Yep, bad contactor also. Stuck, welded shut. So, because of that, I'm not going to reconnect this just yet. So I need a contactor. It seems like I'm going to need quite a few things on this. There's no thermostat power at all now coming to this. We're still on. So this contactor has to go. Let's unplug this. And I'm just going to let them know what I found. Alright, so I just got back up here. As soon as I get up, I'm asked if I can move my truck. Let's just bubble check these, and I'm gonna go move the truck and then see if any of this stuff is leaking. So I'll be right back. Let me take this out of my way. Boom. It's like, it ain't 2018 or something. I did this fan. Never see, anti-seize or never seize, still there. I always do that with these. Oop, and the cap. One wire up the cap. Boom. Ah, whole cap wants to come out. Then I just... Okay, I take everything. All the electronics. Why not? We don't need them. Put them like this for now. Ba 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 boom. Okay. I'm not tearing all the doors off though, because it's a lot of work. A lot of unneeded work. So, I mean, I'm just going to blow it from the inside out. Now, let's just see anything going on down here. By that valve I sprayed up. Anything? Nope. What's on that cap? Oh, leaky cap. Really, dude? Yeah, it's a leaky cap. I gotta put a new cap on there. Yep. I got a leaky cap. So, I just changed that cap right there. So, this is the coil. Hasn't been cleaned since I was here in 2018, so it's kind of compact. So, start cleaning it out. Get this stuff out of my way. When I was inside, I noticed the liquid line was a little hot. I'm not gonna bore you guys by having you watch me clean this thing, but I mean, I gotta get all this stuff off, all four sides, before I check the charge. And at least I know where the leak is. All right, so one of the screws for the contactor. Before I do that, let's open these contact points up. The ones on top have to come out. All right, come on out. Okay, put them here. Now the bottoms just has to tuck into it. I know it says T1, L1, it doesn't really matter. One's in, one's the load. Because I took the tops out already, that's going to be the top. There's that, and I think it was the gold ones inside, I don't know. Not important. Just has to stay. Okay, too bad. 6-in-1 fits, but this doesn't. Oh, my knees. I feel it already. I feel it. I feel it. Oh, I gotta stand up for a second. Alright, so let's see. I think that's in all the way. Okay, boom, bap, bap. I don't know. What does it look like? You guys are lower than me. It's in. I don't like it. So move that. I want in a lot further. Okay. Now bottomed out. Always get in all the way. Interesting how it pushes it out. I'm gonna go on the other side, so I can't keep pushing it out. And that's why a lot of times I open up the wire and go around the screw. Okay. See, I cut this one shorter and it went all the way in. I like that, how this one went in. This one's in, it's not moving. I just don't like it like this, so boom, whatever, it fell. This one I also twisted a little bit more, so it's a little fatter. But let's trim it down. Okay, so now where's that screw? Right there. Boom. This is a video, like I haven't done one of these in a while, where I bring you guys along for the whole ride almost. And I'm going to apologize, there's probably not going to be much editing at all on this, but I find most people don't want me to edit. Only a few people do. They start crying if I don't. And they're not usually the people who watch my videos all the time. No, they're not crying. I understand there's some parts that are boring, but in the end, this is real work. This is not like I'm bringing you along and I'm just showing you the parts you got to see, like you saw me fighting with that wire. Hey, that's real life. That happens. Now the orange wire is my compressor. That's going to my capacitor. So let me get my fan. Oh, flashlight down, flashlight down. I don't think I'm going to see what happens without the start. Capacitor, that little friggin' menace to society. Okay, let's lay this down for a sec. It's a beautiful fan. Thing's gorgeous. Looks like it was installed by a real hacker. The guy had to be a hacker. Could be nothing but to go OEM. What's wrong with people going OEM? Okay, so I'm gonna have to go this way with it. Bang, 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 bang. So the wires reach. Okay, here we go. Watch the fingers. In, drill. Okay, let's get a couple screws. Okay. Not good enough, but just to get started. Okay, so here's my cap. Let's ditch this thing. For now, it doesn't, it could be the contactor that blackened it out. Let's see. Oh no, this thing's toast. Look at it. Put that on the side. Okay, so my fan is supposed to be a red wire right here. Comes over to here. See if it's tight enough. Yeah. Okay, purple. For my fan, purple goes this side. Black for my fan. Let's see, black here. Purple isn't my fan. Yeah, purple's my fan, right? Yeah. Okay. Not the compressor. No. Okay. I always check just to make sure. So purple is my fan. That's gonna come here. Black is my fan though. Purple's gonna come over here. Now orange is my compressor. Okay, so my fan wires, 2 fan wires right here, purple and brown. Now my red, okay. On the little thing, it's got a purple, brown, and black wire. Perfect. Now I didn't disconnect it from the cap. Move these power wires so the cap could come down. Okay. Now low voltage stuff. Make sure this goes on tight, and it does. This also. And it doesn't. Okay, I probably got to replace that. See what it looks like. But no stress cracks, just a tiny, not much. But you gotta be careful of the stress cracks. Nothing, let's see. Hopefully it goes tight. If not, I gotta replace. No, a little more. Okay. So I'm gonna go a little, broken, just like I thought. He's got to be replaced. Okay. I knew it. I don't know why I even played around with it, but I knew it would have to be replaced. I just like to see if I could fix them. I don't know why. It's like deep inside, I'm like, just replace it, just replace it. Party's like, no, don't. It's okay, no replacing. Be an a-hole and fail at trying to cut a corner. You know you shouldn't cut. Even though so many do. Okay, that's tight, just like it should be. Okay, here's my low voltage wires coming out. Okay, good. Make sure these are easy to connect. And then I'm sure I gotta go get my R22. One. Okay, we're in. Alright. So, there we go. Low voltage is now connected. Everything's back in. I'm going to save this unit's life one more time. Okay. So, we got compressor wires. We've got power for the capacitor. Over for my fan, my compressor. Alright, power, boom, boom, boom. Okay, now I just got a starter up, but I don't have right here the plug-in, it's over there. So, and the other screws I'm gonna have to pop in all over the place. Alright, let's just see what kind of amp draw I get when I first turn the compressor on. I'm gonna have to replace the batteries in this thing soon, but okay, whatever. Interesting. How am I grabbing like a minute amount? I gotta check that meter, but and we're on 12. I gotta let it warm up. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna pop all the screws in the top so I could dry off this coil, and then I'm gonna check my pressures. Alright, so after letting it run for a while and dry out, I'm about 55 suction, but suction 71. So let's unplug this. I'm gonna change that pin really quickly over here. So I figure it's easier, pressure a little lower when it's off than on. Then I'm gonna put a new cap on it. So let's pull this back, close that, put this on. Alright, this is very easy to change under pressure with the right tool. A lot easier under pressure with the right tool. Just pop it on, get it to find the pin, backspin it, loosening it up. Okay, right there, it clicked. Alright, so now hopefully it's back here, didn't get trapped. But if it did, you could fire it out. Worst case scenario, if you give up, keep trying, you can't get it. Didn't follow. Didn't follow. No, I didn't see it. I'm gonna try to get it out here. Boom, boom. Where is it? Right there. I'll try number 2. And it should come out. Bam, right there. So I mean, there's something going on with this pin. It's just not making a good seal. So I'm not gonna play around with it. I'm just gonna throw a new one in. I'm not gonna try to see if I can make it seal or not. Pins are pins. Just fix the leak. It's all that matters. So now to pop it back in, just put it right there. Put this here, attach it. So now your system's sealed, it won't leak. Open your ball valve. Now you're gonna have to push this in with your thumb, and with your other hand you turn it. And you turn it until you feel like it's getting tight. Still loose, not in yet. Almost there. Okay, right there. Right there, I'm feeling tension. Just a little whoop, bang, that's it. Done. You don't have to keep going because you don't want to kill it and you don't want it to leak. So now it's good. Okay. Put our caps up. They're in my back pocket, of course, underneath where I'm sitting. I'm just going to cap that. I'm not even going to use this side to recharge it. So it's an old 22 system. I'll check it later on, I'm sure. I always do. But let's get this 22 going. Now let's make sure it starts. Find out why somebody put that hard start on. Boom. Okay. What's going on? Something here not gonna allow it to click. Oh, look at that. I gotta check my pressures, see if they equalized. Because that compressor did not want to come on, and that's why somebody put a booster on it, which means I'm gonna need a hard start. Okay, let's get this and this. I'm guessing after the oversized capacitor on here, like the next summer, I had problems starting on its own. Probably, I'm not gonna say definitely, probably that beat up this compressor enough that the start part started to have trouble. Okay, so let's see what my pressures are. Probe on. $137, almost equalized. So let's see. Hasn't really been off for 5 minutes yet. We'll give it another 25-30 seconds because it just did kind of try to start. 25 and 20, 45. Well, I'm sure it's fine, but let's just see when I start this. So this should be rising a little, and this should be coming down a little. So minute the equalization is, but you can see this is coming up. So let's see. Might need to get him a hard start. It's on. Low batteries. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna charge it, then see what happens. Okay, so I got my good old jug. My jug of 22. Boom. Who loves to come out and play whenever he can. So now let's, boom, connect it up. Closed. De minimis. Good. I saw gas come out. All that matters. That was de minimis releasing. Yeah, come on down. Boom. Okay, that's on. All right, so now here we go. Where we at? Where we at? Suction line 53. Start charging. Sending straight gas in, so liquid line is doing some weird things. I really got to clean this copper up. But suction line temp 69.5, still rising. Suction line temp is at 70. I need to see it start to go down. At that point, I'll back off with charging, because it's only going in as a gas anyway. All right, 3 degrees of subcool, 3.8. We're still 71. 4 degrees of subcool. Once I stop giving it gas, it may drop a little, so 71.9 is my temp on my suction line. Liquid line's 95. Still going up. I'm feeding gas, so I don't have to slow down and do any of that throttling stuff or whatnot. 71.9, so at least came down a little, but it would come down on its own anyway. As it ran, got that coil a little colder. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting it to return. Four degrees of subcooling. Okay, let's see. Once we get to 71, I'll stop for a second. "71, 71, 71. Compressor's starting to sound a little better. Okay, we're at 71. Let's see where we're at. Give it a quick shot. I lay the tank on its side, so I get a little bit of gas and liquid now. Pump, 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 pump. You can see the hose jumping? That's the liquid. Stop it. I almost hit that happy spot. When I hit that happy spot, this is gonna just spike into the 50 degree range. And I'm gonna be beer can cold, what I'm looking for right now. Beer can cold is what we want on these old beasts. Almost 5 degrees of subcool. Superheat's down to 30. Suction line's coming down. There we go. I hit that happy spot, I think. Or it should make that nice drop almost into the 50-degree range. Let's just one more shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going. But that compressor's sounding better and better. I wish the batteries didn't just die on this thing. Oh, there we go. We're on. Let's see. 15 amps. That's fine. .66, 28 degree superheat, 4 degree subcool. We're getting there. 204 is my head pressure. Yeah, 13's here? No way. Let's go, I'm gonna say this thing's probably 10 to 12 or 6 to 9. Whatever. TXV. I'm gonna say 8 degrees of subcool. Boom. Check. Oh, what'd I have? TXV, right? Yep. I'll give this thing the credit of being a 10 seer. Boom. Doesn't even matter. Boom. 65. Okay, give it a quick little shot. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. There goes that suction temp. The last video where I was charging up, somebody was like, oh, you didn't have enough liquid going into your TXV, you only had 3 degrees of subcool, yet my suction line was like 57 degrees. You won't have a 57 degree suction line if you don't have enough return gas. You won't have enough return gas that's superheated if you don't have enough liquid hitting your TXV. I mean, they both work hand in hand. You add gas, this goes up, this comes down. Because this gets colder, even this gets a little colder. And we're at 25. Boom. I mean, I bet you 5 degrees is going to give me a pretty decent charge on this beast. Probably used at least 2 pounds, 2 to 3 pounds. I won't know until I get to my truck. But I mean, suction 62, outdoor. Oh, my probe's not on. Bing. Okay. So now that'll pick up the outside, 80 degrees. Okay. Let's see, we bear can cold yet? Almost. We're almost there. Oh, I feel that. Feel that chill going through that pipe. That's friggin' nice. That is nice. Now, at 3 degrees of subcool, you have a full line of liquid going to your TXV. At 0 degrees is where it starts. Under 0, you don't have a full column of liquid. Just manufacturers usually want a specific number depending on the outdoor temperature. Superheat's going into a beautiful spot. Filter is nice and clean inside. I'm not gonna close this yet because I gotta see what happens when I turn it off. Give it the 5 minutes the thermostat would keep it off, and then turn it back on. But it seemed like it struggled on start. The compressor did hang out in high amp for a second or so before it kicked on. I mean, I think somebody put a 75, I forget what it was. And I think the condenser fan had 20. It was way oversized, both sides of it. And my superheat's good. I'm okay with 17 degrees, 56 suction. Subcool, I'm okay with 4 degrees. So, yeah, it's starting to look good. 20-degree superheat. It's going up a little, but it's also going to spike back down. That's why you got to give it time to equalize, because you'll see it come down, you'll see it go back up, and then you'll usually see it come back down. Or maybe it's just going to go up a little and needs just that little shot, that little kick in the ass to get it right where you want it. But it's still got that nice beer can cold feeling to it. All right, so it's still rising. Subcool. All right. So now I'm going to give it a quick shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd hate to throw a super boost in, but that's all I got on my truck. I'm wondering if that other contactor was chattering sometimes, which blew that super boost up. So I'm gonna have to run down and go grab that. I'll let this run. What I'm gonna do, because of where this is right now, suction 57, 4 degrees of subcool, I'm just gonna put the refrigerant away. Subcool is dropping down, but probably also isn't reading that good. It's dirty copper. This thing's meant to be on clean, but I'm fine with this. I'm sure it'll be different when I come back, but I got a lot of stuff to get off this roof, so here, make everybody happy. I'll give it one more shot. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. That compressor sounds pretty good. All right, close my can. Suck out what's in my hose. Now I gotta get this off the roof. This too. Okay. All right, so final readings before I disconnect, which I'm happy with. 20 degrees of superheat, 3 degrees of, almost 4 degrees of subcooling, 58 suction. Outdoors 77 now, so I'm okay with this. Some people could freak out, but it's doing a good job of cooling. I had 20 degrees inside, so I'm happy. Let's turn this off. So I just want to make sure I don't get shocked. Okay, so now I got 535. I'm not going to disconnect just yet the probes for this pressure. I just want to see when I start it in 5 minutes what happens. Since I'm bad at waiting, while I'm waiting, let's just make sure and verify that this cap is still good, still around 45. 54. Oh, it was a 55. 20, 25, 5. Yeah, it was a 55. Okay. That's what I had to have. I think it was 75 or something when I was 55. So that's good. All right. Put this, I always put on the bigger one in case anything falls off anywhere. Okay. Let's see time. That's only 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Pressure's still too far apart. So. Alright, so look at these pressures after about 5 minutes now. So it's been 5 minutes and my pressures, because of the TXV, are slowly equalizing. So let's just see when I go to start this thing where my amps go. So let's stay here. Alright. Bang, 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 bang. Now, that's why this was put on. Okay. Put that there. Aye. And usually these don't blow up on these older units. Let me just move this. It'll be in the way of the door where it is. No slipping. Okay, good. I don't want it in the way of the door. So, come on, go in. All right. So, it's gonna need the hard start, but there you go. Till next time, I got this old train unit running again. Second time I saved its life. And it should go for a while now, hopefully, at least a couple more years. Till next time, I'm Bill, and I am out.